Welcome back everyone to my channel Chemistry Made Simple for NEET. I am Dr. Radha Subramaniam with a PhD in Chemistry. So today we are going to do a quick revision on redox reaction, the most important MCQs. So I have divided into two parts for your convenience. So we will learn the first part today. So before getting on with the MCQs, first let me tell you that when it comes to inorganic chemistry, this is one of the well-scoring topics in NEET. Most questions are direct and straight from the NCERT textbooks. So, there are a few important techniques you can use while preparing inorganic chemistry. Firstly, you have to start with periodic properties of elements. It is not necessary to by heart all 118 elements of the periodic table. You should know the number of periods and groups, remember that. And then you have to understand the trends and be thorough with it. Make sure you learn all the exceptions which are mentioned in NCERT. Also learn general electronic configurations. And after this is over, next start with S block and P block elements, both class 11 and 12, and D and F block elements. And all questions from this chapter are direct questions. You need to be thorough, in fact, word by word with NCERT. Learn all the reactions. Learn general group trends as well and focus on exceptions and focus on oxo acids also. Okay, and the remaining tips I will be continuing with the next units. We will start with the first question of today's session. Okay, what is the first question? What is the oxidation half reaction of copper plus zinc gives Cu plus Zn plus 2. Okay, Cu plus 2 plus Zn gives Cu plus Zn plus 2. So, they are asking the oxidation Cu plus 2 plus zinc, which is oxidation half. Is it Cu plus 2 plus zinc giving Cu plus Zn plus 2? So, 4 options are given. Option A is Zn is equal to Zn plus 2. B is Cu plus 2 gives Cu. Option C is Cu plus 2 gives Zn plus 2, or Zn gives Cu. Okay, the correct option is choice A. That is Zn gives Zn plus 2. Okay, what is the explanation for this? What is the explanation for this particular option? That is, what is meant by oxidation? Actually, oxidation involves the loss of electrons by an atom. When an atom loses an electron, ion or molecule, we call it oxidation. We also call it de-electronation. That is, in the given chemical reaction, Cu plus 2 plus zinc gives Cu plus Zn plus 2. Oxidation half reaction is zinc giving Zn plus 2. Because only if zinc loses electrons, it becomes Zn plus 2. Okay, I hope you understood this. Next question is, when a zinc rod is kept in a copper nitrate solution, what will happen? Option A, zinc is deposited on copper. Option B, copper is deposited on zinc. C, zinc is deposited in the beaker, or copper is deposited in the beaker. Correct option is B, copper is deposited on zinc. Here what happens is that when you keep zinc in copper nitrate solution, the blue color produced by the copper ion is deposited on the zinc. It will increase, the intensity will be more. So here a redox reaction between the zinc and aqueous copper solution is occurring in the beaker. Okay, next question is, in the particular reaction, Cu copper plus 2 plus zinc gives Cu plus Zn plus 2. What is the oxidizing agent? Is it copper, zinc, hydrogen or oxygen? The option is A, copper. Why? Here oxidant or oxidizing agent, it is a substance which can accept one or more electrons, and that causes oxidation of some other species. To accept electrons from zinc, copper is acting as an oxidizing agent. Okay, next question. Loss of electrons is called oxidizing agent, oxidation, reducing agent, reduction. Option is B, oxidation. So here, what is an oxidizing agent? It is an acceptor of electrons, and reducing agent is donor of electrons. Always remember this concept, don't get confused. Oxidation agent means it accepts electrons, whereas reducing agent, it donates electrons. So, but whereas oxidation is termed by loss of electrons, and reduction is the gain of electrons. So, just take a notebook, write these 4 things like oxidation, put a hyphen, right, acceptor of electrons, then reducing agent, a donor of electrons, oxidation, loss of electrons, and reduction, gain of electrons. So just don't get confused between oxidizing agent and oxidation, these two terms. Oxidizing agent, that is the substance which accepts electrons, whereas oxidation term means loss of electrons. Okay. Next question. Intensity of blue color increases gradually when there are four options. Option A is copper rod is dipped in silver nitrate solution, silver rod is dipped in copper nitrate solution, zinc rod is dipped in silver nitrate solution, and copper rod is dipped in zinc rod solution. Okay, answer is option A, copper rod is dipped in silver nitrate solution. So here, what happens when you dip a copper rod in silver nitrate solution? A redox reaction occurs between copper and aqueous solution of silver nitrate. So the intensity of blue color will increase slowly as silver gets deposited on the rod. Okay, next question. Which of the following is true as per metal activity series? So, zinc less than silver less than copper, zinc less than copper less than silver, zinc greater than silver greater than copper, or zinc greater than copper greater than silver. Option is D, that is zinc greater than copper greater than silver. So here, you know, metal activity series, you would have studied it before. Now these are called as electrochemical series. That is a series in which we write the decreasing order of the metals which are active during a chemical reaction when you compare it with each other. So zinc's reactivity is greater than copper because zinc comes above copper in the series, and copper's activity is greater than that of silver. Okay. Now what is the reducing agent of the reaction? Cu plus 2 plus zinc gives Cu plus Zn plus 2. So is it copper, zinc, hydrogen, or oxygen? Correct option is B, zinc. Because you know, already I said reductant or reducing agent, that is a chemical substance which gives one or more electrons and it causes reduction of some other species in a chemical reaction. So here zinc is the reducing agent of this reaction. Next question is, the oxidation number of oxidant increases in a redox reaction. Is it true or false? So option is B, false, because oxidation agent, that is also known as oxidant, and oxidation number of an oxidant, it will decrease in a redox reaction, whereas oxidation number of reductant increases in a reaction. So it comes opposite. Oxidation number of oxidant decreases in redox reaction, whereas oxidation number of reductant increases. So reducing agent, we also call it as reductant. So just remember this. Now next question is, which of the following is not an oxidizing agent? Is it magnesium oxide, carbon dioxide, ozone, or sodium hydride? Correct option is sodium hydride. So what is the question? It is not an oxidizing agent. Remember, don't get confused. Okay, now here the molecules are mostly electronegative elements. These are compounds having an element in the highest oxidation state, and metal oxides and non-metal oxides are examples of oxidizing agent. So both sodium hydride, it's a metallic hydride, so that is not an oxidizing agent, remember. So sodium hydride is not an oxidizing agent. Next, hydrogen peroxide, what is it? Is it an oxidizing agent, reducing agent? Both oxidizing and reducing agent, neither oxidizing agent or reducing agent. Answer is option C. It is both oxidizing and reducing agent. Because you know, hydrogen peroxide, it is chemically written as H2O2. It's a strong oxidizer and a reducer as well. So it contains 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygens. So it is easy to lose hydrogen or oxygen. So that is why it acts. It does both oxidizing and reducing respectively. Now, can half be an oxidation number? It's an important question. Is it yes, no, maybe, cannot say? Answer is yes, because you know, oxidation number, it is a change which appears to have when all atoms are removed from it as ions, and it can be a whole number or a fractional or 0. So remember this point, and therefore half can be an oxidation number. Okay. Now, helium element has an oxidation state of, is it 2, 0, 1 or -1? Correct option is B, it is 0, because all elements in elementary state, just remember this, they have oxidation number of 0. If it is hydrogen or oxygen or whatever it is, sodium or magnesium, whatever it is in the elementary state, the oxidation number will be 0. So helium element also has oxidation state of 0. It is one of the most important points for finding out the oxidation number. Okay, now in NaH, what is the oxidation state of hydrogen? So you can see that NaH, always remember, sodium is a metal and hydrogen is a non-metal. So here options 2 minus 1, 1 minus 1 and 0. Okay. So the answer is C, -1. So oxidation state, mostly always hydrogen shows the oxidation state of +1, but here what happens is that sodium always, it's a metal. So what it does is that it loses 1 electron and becomes Na+. So always sodium here in exceptional cases, like in NaH, sodium has an oxidation number of +1. So the total number when you add, it should be 0. So if sodium is +1, hydrogen should be -1. Only then +1 -1, the total state will be 0. So hydrogen's oxidation state will be -1 here. And in all compounds except ionic metallic hydride, oxidation number of hydrogen is +1, remember that. But in sodium hydride, magnesium hydride, calcium hydride, etc., oxidation number of hydrogen is always -1. Okay, now what is the oxidation state of chromium in CrO5? Is it 3, 4, 5 or 6? Option is 6. Okay, here look here, the oxidation state of oxygen in CrO5. It is -1, -1, -1, -1 and -2, because you know the oxidation state of chromium is given by, suppose if it is given by X. See, if this is X, how many oxygen atoms are here? 5 oxygen atoms are here. So what happens is that the total oxidation state, how will you find out from here? Oxygen is -2. So 5 into -2, -10 for oxygen. -10 plus X will be equal to 0. So X is equal to 10. So what happens in chromium peroxide is that it is CrO5. Okay, so X plus 4 into -1 plus -2 into 1 is 0. Okay, when you substitute it, X plus -4 -2, that is X minus 6 is equal to 0. So X will be equal to 6. Oxidation state of chromium will be 6 here. So just remember that. So oxidation states of oxygen in this particular state. So 4 will be -1 and 5th one will be -2 oxidation state. So that is why 4 -1, see 4 are minus sign. So we take it as +1, and for one oxygen atom, normally always oxygen has got -2. So what you do normally when you get such a question, you think that it is -10 for oxygen, so +10 will be chromium, but it's not like that. Here it is an exception. So here 4 oxygens will have -1 each, whereas the 5th oxygen will get a -2 oxidation state, and so therefore 4 into -1 is -4, and here 1 -2. Okay, so that is why here in this particular compound we have 6 as oxidation state for chromium. Hope you are not getting confused with the explanation. So what I first said is that normally everyone will write +10 here, but it is not like that. In this particular compound, oxidation state of chromium is 6. So that is why they normally ask this question for the exam. Okay, what is the oxidation state of C in C3O2? Is it 0, 2, -2, 0, 2, 2? Okay, here 0, 2, 2 is the correct option, because the structure of C3O2, how will you write it? See, 2 oxygen are there, so write it on either side with 3 carbon atom. Okay, so all are connected with double bond. So oxidation number of carbon beside oxygen, it is +2, because oxygen's -2 oxidation state is there. So oxidation number of carbon should be +2, and the middle carbon's oxidation state is 0. Okay, that is due to +2 charge on both sides. Both sides it is +2, so here it will be 0. So just remember, these type of questions mostly come for the exam. Okay, so 0, 2, 2 is the correct oxidation state. Okay, with that we are coming to a close of this first part. I hope you understood the concepts clearly, and as always I say, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends as well. Don't forget to press the bell icon, because as soon as I post videos, you will get notifications immediately. Thanks for watching the video.